gotta say they can't advertise. That's number one.
They can't do it.
Because not only is it not advertising is not really the problem, it's part of the problem. But the real problem is when they advertise, and Callie Means talked about this extensively, now the media will not criticize them because they're responsible for an enormous percentage of their income.
70+%. But the issue, I had this conversation recently, and the issue is going to be freedom of speech here. It's going to be a First Amendment fight.
But that's not a First Amendment
They're
thing.
going to argue
because
it
you
is,
could
Joe.
still do it on social media. You could still make your own podcast if you're Pfizer.
That's the angle they're going to take. I am sure of it.
Right, but you can't advertise for cigarettes on television. Why? Because we've decided that
Kids,
cigarettes...
I think it's kids. I've heard this conversation, and I'm trying to remember who one of the researchers was, but Callie was there, Mark Hyman was there, and they were having this exact conversation, and one of the people on the other side was suggesting that they've already gamed this out, and that's the way that they're going to go.
Well, ironically, this is self-sabotage for the media itself because no one takes them seriously anymore because they don't do that, because they don't criticize the pharmaceutical drug companies. They don't talk about vaccine side effects. They don't talk about pharmaceutical drug side effects. They don't.
They make you look like you're insane when you do.
You're a crazy person.
I was on CNN talking about Ozempic one time, and they essentially called me anti-science because I suggested that a lot of the drugs. Yeah, I was like, well, they're like, well, we give people statins and we give people blood pressure medication.
Don't
and
look at the fucking data on statins, by the way.
I was initiating that conversation, and I was called anti-science. And
that's not even anti-science.